Alright, it's the Rebels, and this is the kind of alien-esque Return of the Jedi. The budget's been put up by 100 million quid, so we're just going to make all sorts of creatures, whack them on the telly, and make a bajillion quid off all the toys we can make. Except for this guy who was never actually originally released, nor is he even in the film. So here we are, Prune Face, or as he's now more commonly, well, I don't know, is he commonly known as? I've always known him as Prune Face. It even has it in there, Prune Face, in brackets. And I always believed that this guy, this character, was probably from like Jabba's palace, just because he kind of looked like the kind of person who would hang about in Jabba's palace. He had a kind of big, giant, mutated bum, kind of ridiculously big, long kind of head and a pirate patch and stuff. But apparently, and he's wearing combat trousers, so that makes him a rebel in Endor. And as you can see in the picture here, there he is. Oh, no, you can't. I'll start again. As you can see in the, here in the dust, there's two of them there, looking with the kind of in the picture. I don't think I've ever seen them in the film, but there they are in the picture. So we move on to Ishi Tib. Unfortunate kind of STD, I suppose. And for all he's a rather nice looking figure, you know, kind of as far as weird kind of green aliens with big boggly eyes go, he's pretty decent looking. And there's the picture, obviously, with Dick Payton? How do you, there's a word that sounds like dictating, but it's there's a picture shown, yeah? Him in the movie. It's alright, pet, just... Depicting, thank you! Thank you! What you were trying to say? Bloody hell, man! Like... God, like, he's me, like, I'm free falling! Need parachute on or out? No. I see him do the last. Thanks. I only broke both my legs and my earlobe. Right, so anyway, here is a picture depicting, thank you, the scene in which Itchy Tib is, or is it Tib? Yes, Ishi Tib is in. Now, I'll try and get that as clear as possible for you, so if you, I don't know if you watch my videos in full screen, comments below. But if you are watching this in not full screen, then please do put this on full screen, because I cannot see where Itchy Tib is in there, because he's not even in there. So the figure, which is shown here, where he's actually from in the film, as a selling point, hasn't even got him on. I mean, it has got Prune Face, which I don't know if I'll be able to let go and point at him at the same time whilst holding the camera like this. But if you look where the scissors are, and go down a bit, that's Prune Face there. So there you go. So, pretty mad, that one. Anyway, so that's pretty much took up half the video. So, thanks for watching. So let's get them out. Let's have a look at these guys. So we'll start with Prune Face and Itchy Tib. We'll get these two out, because I'm going to make them a little random two-team now, seeing as the kind of most random Rebels gunning. Right, so here we have the gruesome twosome, and here we have the artist formerly known as Dick Payton. God, I'm never going to live that one down. My God, I'm getting mocked on a daily basis on that one. It has a really rather odd-looking Star Wars gun. I don't think I've ever seen one quite like that. Look at that, that's bizarre. Which bit does it even fire out of? I don't know. Anyway, so there's Itchy Tib with his kind of weird gun. Underneath, he looks a bit plain, a bit Barada looking, the vintage Barada looking type of costume. Maybe he's a skiff guard in disguise, And then he's running Mara, who I believe is depicted, thank you, Brain, for finally getting that one learnt, with his hood up in all of the scenes, so they basically make a toy of them without his hood up. He's not bad. I actually kind of prefer the vintage version to this one, you know, just because this is not really a very nice looking figure. He's not a very not a very well liked character, I don't think, which is a shame. Maybe if he had lived in Jabba's palace, he would have been. So anyway, that's the kind of B players. Let's get the A players out. So we've got Admiral Akbar and Nainadum. So we'll get these guys out and have a look. And now before I continue on with the mutant rebel review, his Itchy Tibbs screens, what you call them, man? Flipping scene screen. I can't even like my tongue. But why can't I speak properly? Why? Well, obviously I know why I can't speak properly. I don't seem to understand why no information from my brain is actually getting to my mouth in any kind of order that I would even like to kind of resemble as kind of talking. It's a little bit frustrating, but not to worry. I'm sure it will just pass in time. Anyway, say what you will about the power of the Force, but this is an absolutely lovely Admiral Akbar. Now, I don't know if there's been many more modern versions. I would assume there must have been a few by now, but this is flippin' lovely. I like the fact that he's got a little bit of girth going on, a bit of a kite there, and his hands just properly feel like, you know, you can just imagine the fingers wibbly wobbling like they do in the film, where and the fact that they've gone to the lengths of giving him this excellent kind of clippy on the side arm kind of gun. Because there's no way you'd be able to pick anything up. I mean, could you imagine him trying to play marbles? Oh no, I've got my marbles. I'm going to have to pick them all up. And it just clips on the side of his arm there, and that's like, wow, look at that guy, man. That's just like an amazing arm cannon. I think that's how it goes on. I mean, it probably does clip onto his leg as well, because it's quite broad, yes. Could use that as gun leg. Gun leg, Admiral Akbar. When he's swimming, he can shoot you with his leg. Obviously that would be if it was a movie, that would be the theme song. Anyway, so there's Akbar with his gun, and here's Nainadum. He's nice, he's you know, he's what he is, he's power of the Force, he's pretty decent looking. Kind of haven't seen the vintage collection videos of people's reviews and stuff, especially that guy who does the really, really cool HD vision versions. God! Good job it's not quiz night. Anyway, this is obviously rather inferior. Good God. Help! Doesn't matter. Nobody's coming calling. But in terms of just a pretty decent figure, this guy's pretty cool. And he's a pretty interesting looking character as well, so like you are getting your money's worth if you pick him up. And he's tiny. Look, I didn't realise he was such a short ass, but I guess he is. Is the vintage one so short? I don't know. And he does come quite packed with a punch with all this stuff. So finally we'll get this guy out, who has a slightly resculpted hand. That's going to be interesting. And a little hat. Does the hat come off? We'll find out in a minute. Well, I must admit, I do like the Admiral Akbar action figure, and it's absolutely gorgeous. They've painted the kind of liver spots type of thing. The kind of paint job on him is fantastic. His eye, I don't know what it is, but it seems to follow you around the room. It's freaking us out. That like really freaking me out. Stop looking at me! And I can reveal that his helmet is removable. So that means, you can stick it on Admiral Akbar. Look, So when he's in his Sinclair C5, he'll not look out of place. But we'll put it back onto this guy. Look at the paint. The paint job on this is rather splendid. It's got a bit of a sheen to it, so it looks like he's rather sweaty under pressure. I suppose his head would be sweating if he was wearing a hat inside, as that does tend to warm your head. So that's pretty cool looking little set there. I wouldn't mind getting a few more kind of calamari people. And do they live on the same planet as them squid people? That would be pretty cool. Kind of an aqua planet in space. Could be a new TV show. Aqua Planet in Space. Adventures underwater. You have to put something special in your ear or you'll just hear. Well, thanks for watching, guys. Bye.